So come through real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. If you're in Europe, good afternoon. If you're in the States. What's up, buddy? Oh, let me just, and welcome to my stream. We're at Oulton Park for 90-minute endurance race around this bad old school track. One of my favorites. XCL guys are going to be showing how it's done around here. I think there's still a few more to show up. I'm pretty sure there was 30. Yeah, I know. Language. I have to allow or deny every time you swear. But yes, Oulton Park is one of my favorites. It's one of the bumpiest, narrow. You can overtake here, but yeah, it can be lethal if you're not paying attention, especially with a decent grid. We have 31 at the moment. These guys are just getting their eye back in after the practice session that they've just been in. Got 5 more minutes of practice. The Porsche is just practicing what not to do. Coming out of Cascades there. I think one of the most treacherous corners, in my opinion, is the island bend. If you don't get that right, you can end up right where that BMW is, on the other side of that barrier, and that is game over. Unless you can sneak in between the little barrier there. I'm kind of digging how the scoreboard is. They've added everybody's real name. See, my real name is down there. S. Prightly. Just kidding. But there's a lot of new faces that I don't recognize because I have been away for quite a long time. Dealing with some stuff, and it's good to get back in the seat again. So I'm gonna be a little rusty, I think, but I've got 90 minutes to get it right. Zidane setting the pace in practice with a 1:33. I know these guys can go quicker than that. I think the fast guys will be going maybe the 1:30s, maybe even dipping into the 29s in quali. I know I can do 32s, low 32s in my BM. So I know some of these gold and platinum guys will be killing it. Even maybe some of the rookies. We have a quite a few rookies on the grid that I see. And we have an ad break coming up in 10 seconds, so you'll have to bear with me with that. Apologies for the ad break. Cannot get around it. Now then, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. But I got 2 minutes left. Let's see what, and then they'll go straight into qualifying. Zidane's probably got the fuel on that. With the 33.8s, I know he can go faster than that. Power Ranger trying out the Mustang. I wonder how that's going to go around here. Steve is awake in the Bentley. Just coming out of the pits. Let's get rid of this ad brake in a minute. Sorry about that. $30 seconds to go. That wonderful looking Aston of Ronnie Pony. Yo, how's it going? Sonic Goose. Sorry for the ad. Alright. It is over. And check that out in practice. We got a rookie on top. Parker. Oh, okay, nice one. In the big Ford, eh? Let's just start. Alright, let's see. Frantic Judge. Just coming around. Indecisive there if you wanted to go into the pits or not. Alright, here we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Looks like Dirtiest Drunk is going to be the first one out in his McLaren. Can everybody hear me okay? Oh, and it looks like that the BMW really wants to get this thing going. Who is that? 7, 8. Who's that? Legends. Legends can't wait to get this thing going. Thanks, bud. Everybody needs to start to create some space. You don't want to be getting all crowded up. We definitely don't want to be all putting the brakes on the final corner, because that is a no-no. Right, let's see how Legends gets around this thing then. These first couple of laps are probably going to be nice and slow because their tyres won't be up to temp. Took Cascades lovely. Get right on the inside of Island Bend. And then brake late as you like that. It's downhill. Up through the Britain's complex. Through Hilltop. And he hit Hislops. This is a finicky little corner here. The back end comes around really easy, gets light, and then power down. That corner can be a bugger as well. It's like a high curb and it can make you bounce out if you're not careful. Out there at Lodge Corner, down the hill, up he goes. Sets a 1:33.8 Zidane. Is first at the moment with a 1:33.8. They're all coming in now. Check out Mr. Parker. It's a lovely looking Ford he's got as well. Coming around the final corner there. Looks like that there's... Oh, he's well out of the way. And he brings it home in 5th. Good deal. Let's check out some other guys who haven't set a lap yet. Let's go on with Bruce. Let's come do the chicane there. Around Druids, one of my favourite corners. Hard on the brakes. What's he gonna do? And he brings it home in 14th. Let's see how a Bentley. Can we see a Bentley? Here we go. What does this Bentley do? Up into 13th. Alex. I think he might have invalidated that. That one there. That's okay. Who's in first place? Is there any? No, Zidane is still in the lead with a 33.3. Let's check out Beyond Johnny. He is beyond the track. He needs to watch out. I hope there's no traffic coming. That Ferrari behind him looks like he's spilled it. kill a lot. It's just starting a lap. Let's see if we can get some onboards here real quick. It's coming up with some traffic. Client's gonna let him go, nice one. We'll be even on with Kill a Lot, the 992 Porsche. Brake right at the one board. Hop and skip over that. I'm surprised nobody's taken out the tyre. Oh, tyre stack out yet. We missed the apex there a little bit, that's okay. Power down. Brake at the corner board, maybe a little bit later, depending on what car you're in. What's he get? Ooh. 29th. Let's see what Beyond Johnny's doing. Sound of that Aston is just beautiful. Hasn't set a time yet. Is this the lap? No, he must have invalidated that. Ooh, he may have invalidated that as well. What about Jesse in the Ferrari? You can cut the hell out of that. There goes the tyre stack. Cut that. Gotta be careful on that corner there because it's pretty high and it can really unsettle the car. Get it into that apex there. First apex, ride the second one. Drifted out wide. It's looking good. Missed that apex a little bit there, that's okay. Was it a clean lap? Yes it was, up into 22nd place, good job. What about Spartan? In the Ford. There we go, power down, cut all that out. Got 5.5 minutes left of quali. Still plenty of time. There we go, good lad. He's out of the way. Your guy, Mr. Parker, is still in 7th place. Second behind the leader, which has a 1:33.2. Dirtiest Drunk's only a 10th behind. Top 7 is a second. And there we go, up into 17th. So everybody has got a lap except for Beyond Johnny. But he's in the pits. So let's take a ride. Who can we take a ride? Let's take a ride with Mansa Kuroda in 9th place in the Ferrari at the moment. Nice turn on. And you gotta mind the dip right there. Swings it out, you can feel the traction. Nice. Yeah, he's doing fairly well. Really late on the brakes there, getting the arse end, just sliding around. See, there you go. If you take too much of that corner, it'll unsettle the car. But he got out of that. And then the second Sonico sign there. That's where you want to brake. I hop over that, the whole corner there in the BMW. Late on the brakes again, just scrapes the apex there, power on. Can he do better than 11th? Yep, up into 10th. Parker here, he's got a lot of traffic. I hope that's not going to put him off. It might do. 2 minutes left to quali. See now that Ferrari should yield. I'm pretty sure that he invalidated his lap there. Through Druids. Yeah, that Ferrari's really going to start to hold him up now. Come on, Sonny Jim. Be a good fellow. Not bad. Only 6/10 behind now. So what's that? That's like a 33.9 maybe. Minute and a half left. Let's go on with. Let me just change this. Oh, something happened there. There we go. Barriers everywhere. I don't think it was Fort Knox that knocked all those over. I think he just had to drive through. He just ended up driving through them. But now we got the top 12 within a second. 13 really with Mansa Crota. He's just a hair over a second over the slower than Zidane. He really hasn't made any improvement. Dirtiest Drunk has. Though he's gunning for it. He wants that first place off of that Porsche. And that's it, quali is over. So let's see if the dirtiest drunk can doing anything, if he can get the pole. Doesn't really look like a fast lap. But we'll see. And now he's going into the pits, so let's see if we can catch Frantic Bull. He's coming around next. See if he can get into the top 10 in his Ferrari. And he comes home in 8th. Yes, good job. And the last guy will be Walkman Lizard. Mr. J. McKenzie. It's good to see a Nissan out there. And that's it, boys and girls. Quali is over. So we have Zidane in the Porsche in first, followed by Dirtiest Drunk in the McLaren, followed by another McLaren of Frantic Jut, J. Ericsson. Then we have the BMW of Legends, then the Bentley of Steve is Awake, the Ford of Power Ranger. So we've got a nice array of cars there, all different cars. Then we got Mr. Parker in the 64 Ford in 7th, followed by the Ferrari of Frantic Bull, then MC Jamie in the Porsche, followed by Zerosis in 10th. Then we got Hyun in 11th, then Walkman Lizard in 12th. Then we have Mansa Croder in 13th in his Ferrari. And then we got 3 BMWs of Ant, Bruce Toise, and the Frantic Judge. 17th, we've got Al Ferrari in the... Is that the Soul Mercedes? Yes, it is. Good show. I'll be keeping an eye on you. You're pretty quick. Ronnie Pony in 18th. Then we have Slick in 19th. Top 20, we have Alex RFZ. I don't know how to pronounce that. In the Bentley in 20th. Then we got Ducko in 21st. Then we got Romy Poli in 22nd. We got Abian in 23rd. Jezzy 24th. Spartan on 25th. Fort Knox 26th. Then we got DLX Drive in 27th. Derazy 28th. Hushed Webb in 29th. Dennis McLaren. Then we got Sir Killalot in the Porsche in 30th. Roydy 31st. Mr. Fish Stick in 32nd. Beyond Johnny in 33rd.
20 seconds.
Boop, 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 boop. Hey, what's going on, Clark?
10 seconds.
Yes, I think that this race is going to be pretty dangerous for the first couple of laps. Everybody's got to remember, you can't win it on the first lap. Not even in the first few laps. You got to wait for those tires to warm up. You got to get into that groove. There's gonna be a lot of argy-bargy. Yep, gotta get into that groove, and just let it all settle down. 90 minutes is a long race. I think today I'll be gunning for... Who's going to be my guy for today? Steve is awake. Because he's in the big bad boat league. And to be honest, he's the only one I really know in here. There's a couple that I talk to. But I gotta go with the Bentley. It was my first ever car in SEC that I drove and crashed in. Oh, really? He's in the pits? Same with Frantic as well. I wonder if he has the same issue, or he just didn't press start in time with Frantic. But that's unfortunate. I haven't heard of that. Or maybe I have heard of that glitch before. I don't know. It's been a while. Let's go with the helicam to start off with. Yeah, right. That might be, yeah, because it's gonna get, you know, it's gonna get silly if he just if he can just stay out of trouble. I mean, he's gonna catch up to the pack by like turn
Green
2,
light. Give it all you got.
turn 3, and here we go. Green, green, green. Porsche's gonna keep in the lead. Oh, and he goes off, which is gonna get Dirtiest Drunk is gonna get all on the rear of him. Ooh, and Power Ranger makes a move into 4th place. Let's just move out. The Porsche is still in the lead. Just gotta wait until the timing board refreshes itself, but it looks like that Power Ranger is in 3rd place. Followed by... Oh no, my bad. Ledger's in 3rd, Power Ranger 4, Steve Awick is in 5th, still in the boat lead. Everybody looks like that they're behaving. A couple of people are having slight issues. Let's see how... Yep, Mr. Parker. Yes. Look at all the different cars in the top 10. It's that's when you know that the bop works. Power Ranger has the fastest lap at the moment. Right, let's get off of the what do you call it? Here we go. Coming into the most treacherous corner, in my opinion. And you can really brake super late around that hairpin there because of how the camber is. Lockman Lizard in the Nissan is only 2/10 behind Jamie there in the Porsche. That Nissan's working hard. Let's see, let's go down a little bit. El Ferrari in the AMG is all on the back of the Ferrari, who is all on the back of that BMW there of Ant. No Lambos, yes. And only one Merc. No Lexus. I thought somebody might have been in the Lexus. Brody and Romy Polly is in the pits. That's unfortunate. Let's go on with Mr. Parker. Look at that, he's already working his way up through the grid. All on the back of Ducko in the Ferrari. Trying to go a little sneaky little look around the outside there. It's all getting a little bit weird right here. Oh, and the Ferrari got slid. I don't know what happened there. I don't think Alpaca touched him at all there. He just went around on his own. He's up at the 24th. Yep. Yep, he just spun. He looked like he did that on it. He spun on his own there. But he's doing a commanding job coming from the pit start all the way up at the 24th. Alright, let's go up. MC Jamie, oh, here's a big gaggle right here. That Nissan is working hard behind that Porsche. That might have been a little tap-tap, but that's okay. Coming around the final corner. You really got to watch out there too. And we got a Ferrari in the grass. Good racing. Last to first challenge. Come on. Last two, I don't know. It's going to be hard for him to get to where he was. I'm hoping he'll make it to, I don't know, maybe top 10, you know, if he keeps it clean. I'm sure he'll do all right. Let's just go down a couple of spots to Mansa Crota here. He's right behind TIRN in the BMW. BMW is my car of choice around this track. Oh hell, what happened with that? And why did he do that? And doing that, ooh. Now it's gone from the Ferrari being all on his butt to a nice little gap with that move there. Not sure why he did that. Well, looked a little naughty to me. Yeah, he should. Either that or slow down so Frantic is right on his backside again. Because the Ferrari was right on his backside. Now he's got a nice little gap. Yeah, naughty. Alright, let's just check out the leaders real quick. Zidane has got the fastest lap now. Dirty Shrunk is 6/10 behind, and these two guys are pulling away. Almost 3 seconds from Legends. And then there's Steve and Power Ranger. Kind of got a lonely kind of race there at the moment. 9/10 behind Jamie is Walkman Lizard in the Nissan. They're kind of gapping out there for the time being, but they'll all get back together again and play more. Right, let's see what Frantic Bull's doing with Fort Knox. He wants to get past that Porsche. Yeah, he does. Frantic Bull's been in the wars by the looks of his rear end, but I don't think it's doing anything to his aero. Few little scrapes going on there, maybe a couple of seconds damage. I don't know. The front looks a little weird too, but the Porsche should do well around here with all the corners. Which one's Stanley? Oh. Oh. Stanley? Yeah, frantic judges all on the back now. The Porsche is trying to pull away from the Ferrari. Now we've got a whole mess of cars here. Nice little battle going on with Frantic Judge, Bruce, and Spartan on. Just a sneaky little look there from the Ford, just filling his mirrors. Mind games are going on already, and there's only been 10 minutes of the race gone. Oh, and now we've got some play here. Oh no, and he overshoots turn 2. Which just put him down just a little bit, but that's okay. Now we got Al Ferrari that's gonna try and see where his weaknesses are, because the Ferrari is, I wonder if the aero is kind of messing up on that car now. He took that thing too wide. Yeah, 90 minutes is a lot for Oulton Park. It's very sweaty. Yeah, it's sweaty when you're full on. Walkman Lizard is all up on the back of the Porsche of Jamie Brown. Getting his second wind. And these two guys are fighting on their own at the moment. Everybody's kind of spacing out. Let me see. Mr. Parker in 19th. He found his way past the Ferrari of, was that Abian? Now he wants to get past that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that bit. Ooh, a little power slide around there. Good style points, but it's not doing his lap times any good. Yeah, that BMW must be a lap car. Number 32. Number 32. Yep, oh, yep, that is, oh yeah, that's Ant. TIRN. So now Mr. Parker is gonna jet up behind Jezzy here shortly and try and take 17th out away from him. Check out Power Ranger here. Oh, he's caught up to Steve. Come on, Bentley. Ooh, he's all up the rear. Can't really do a switch back around there, but you can sure fill his mirrors up. If I were you, Steve was awake, I'd take that rear view mirror and point it upwards. And just concentrate on what's going on in front. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites as well, man. It's very challenging. It's just a proper old school track. And I love the Bentley as well. I like taking the Bentley around Bathurst. That's always a good challenge. It's going a little defensive there, but oh, now oh, that was so close. That was so close from that back marker there. He did not see. He did not see Power Ranger at all. But luckily, nothing happened. Yeah, that would have been bad. That wouldn't have been good. Right, let's check somebody else out. Let's find another. Don't. Looks like Frantic Bull is 4/10 behind Bruce Twas. There's a big old fight going on here. Looks like the Ferrari's got a second wind also, and he's all up the back of Spartanon in the Ford. Oh my word, and the Ford is right on the back of that BMW of Bruce. That Beamer getting the rear all sideways. Oh, the Ford missed the apex big time. I think he outbraked himself. He got a little spooked, and that let Frantic Bull through. For 14th. Nope, for 13th position. Oh, and there's been an accident. Been an accident with Walkman Lizard. And was that here? No? Or Fort Knox? I don't know. Pretty sure we'll hear about that in chat. Yeah. Was that Lizard that went off? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course, yeah, the Nissan. I was wondering who he collided with there. This is a good fight. Look at that line of stern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great fighting. And it looks like the Jesse. Oh, he was so close to the back of Mr. Parker there. He is up into 14th now. Man on a mission. That Aston Martin. Oh, and the Aston Martin's taken out the pit board. If anybody... Oh no! What's going on with the... They're everywhere! Oh no! We've got a big crash! We've got a big crash! Fort Knox, Frantic Bull. Fort Knox has slid off. Looks like Bruce had a bit of a... I think we are on lap 11. Yeah, that looked a little messy. If there's anybody in chat talking to any of these guys, let them know that the pit marker has gone. The pit board has gone. I'm pretty sure that there is a white line that goes across the track there where the pit board used to be, but you just got to be mindful. There's like two big trains going on. I don't know where to look. Who am I on with? Oh, I'm on with him. Okay. Oh no! And Frantic Judge goes off, and that's gonna let Mr. Parker through. Top 10 already after 20 minutes. And we've got a BMW spinning off. Bruce has spun off. No. Nice safe rejoin. Get up to speed real quick because you got a whole mess of cars coming behind you there. Alright, let's get to this gaggle. Oh, is he going to show his nose? That was so close to spinning the Ford out there, but luckily he didn't. The Bosch is all over the place. Oh, he got it all wrong. His rear end was going before the end in the braking zone. Can't go too wide around there, even if you try. So Frantic has gained a position there on Darese. Oh man, I don't know where to look, man. Let's get back up to some of that mess. It looks like it's calmed down a little bit now. That was crazy. Alright, let's go up to Power Ranger real quick. Still trying to find his way around Steve's wake, and he is not succeeding at the moment. Just sticking on him like glue. He's gonna try and take him on the outside. Try and make the inside. Ooh, be careful. But now Steve's got the inside. And there's a Ferrari off. Steve has been very defensive there, but he's keeping in the rules. He's not going left, right, or anything like that. He's just making that car a lot wider than it is. Yeah, he's doing a superb job. Lap 14. And we still have over an hour to go. God, it feels like that the race is almost over. It's been like action-packed this last 23 minutes. Yep, I think Power Ranger may be having a little break there. Alright, let's go down to this gaggle real quick. Again, see what's going on here. With the Darese, Frantic Judge here. Jesse, Judge. Trying to find his way past that Ferrari. And the leader is already coming up to some, oh, Beyond Johnny's got to drive through. The leaders are coming up to some lapped cars now, coming up to Roydy. Let's just see if he can negotiate past these real quick. It's not settling down at all. They're all doing quali laps still. Right, let's go back down to this fight. Yes, yep, the Ford is trying his hardest to get past that Ferrari. Is the cork in the bottle in this this group. Porsche is going to try and go the outside, but who is going to have the better acceleration? Is the Porsche going to take him? Ooh. A little sloppy coming out of turn 1 there, but he kept his ground. Awesome racing. Awesome racing around a nice sunny day at Alton. Shell Oil's corner. Negotiated that well. These 5. Now that Porsche went a little bit, I mean, not the Porsche, the Ford went a little bit too much over that curb there, which has let the Porsche come around the side of him now. Well done, Hyun. I think the Ford, you know, the Ford's got a lot better grunt coming around here, but you know, they just don't, you know, you run out of room. The straights out long enough. Mr. Ron, what's going on? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, I've quit smoking too. So, yeah, there's been a lot going on. Right. Let's go down somewhere else. Let's see how Ronnie Pona's doing. It's showing here that he is 600ths behind. But he isn't. It looks like that he is just past Bruce. Yes, he has. And he's trying to catch up with Fabian. Fabian's all on the back of Fort Knox. Half a sec behind. Porsche gets a little squiggly there. It's just going to help the Ferrari here. Porsche just says no way. Cuts him off of that corner. Well done. Well done on that. Yeah, I think I'm going to participate in the next... Oh, no! Now, we didn't want to see that, but at least he's back on track. Oh, that was a shame. See, there is. He is right on the back of the AMG, the sole AMG in this race of Al Ferrari. Yes, sir. Man, yeah. Oh, Ron, you're a legend, brother. Thank you so much. Man, you're so dope. Thank you so much. Yeah, Alton, it's every corner, there's action on every corner. It's just a fantastic place to be. Let's see, Ronnie. Ronnie's all on the back of the Ferrari now. And then there's a nice gap. Yeah, it's a small track, but I mean, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest. It's like very bumpy. It's hard on the body, especially on a long race. Kill-A-Lot's got to drive through. That's probably too many off tracks. Let's go back up to Power Ranger real quick. He's still trying to find his way past that Bentley. The Bentley is having none of it. Come on, Steve. Now, I wonder what he's going to do for the pit stops. Is he going to try and undercut? I mean, he's 7 seconds behind third? So that may not work. Might want to try and stay out maybe a little longer. Do a little overcut. But they're not going to come in for another, I don't know, 20 minutes. Let's go back down. Let's gaggle down. Yeah. 5, 9, 3. Oh! And I just put it on there just in time. I don't know what happened there. It's like somebody got it wrong and then got a little squirrely, and then the other car caught him on the way past. Well, Ferrari's keeping it real, and Jesse is the first to flinch, and there's other cars coming in now too. Yep, remember there's no... Oh, he looked like he was going maybe a little bit too quick there, hopefully not. Hyun, because there is no pit board. Excuse me. Let's just get off of him, we don't want to be... We don't want to be in all that. We don't want to see who's in the pits. But he's all on the back of Spatin now. Yeah, that corner going into the Hislops, you can brake. You can brake a lot later than you might think. He's trying it. Nice overtake on Spatin on there. Good job, El Ferrari. So, yep, that puts him into 13th position. Now, where's our friend Mr. Parker? Mr. Parker is up into 9th. Taking his time, hitting all of his apexes, his brake markers. Pretty soon he will be behind Mansa Kuroda, 6.3 seconds behind him at the moment. But Zidane, after 20 laps, putting in a big gap. Now he's 6.7 seconds behind the lead. Oh, looks like somebody has just gone off. Who was that? Tiaran. It's gone off again. It's just not his day today. Come on, keep up, camera. Oh no, and the Porsche has just gone off also. Oh no, that wasn't Hyun. That was no, that wasn't circular lot. Was it Fort Knox? Yeah. Fort Knox just gone off. One more time. I think after a while you start losing concentration as well. Coming up with some lap cars now is Mr. Parker. Coming up to a McLaren of... oh, well done, guys. Taking that slip road there, getting out of the way of everybody. Well done, well done. Good to see. To say this track can be pretty hell with a lot of cars. Everybody is playing more or less nicely today, which is awesome to see. Lap 1 in particular was an awesome lap. Trying to find some action. Everybody is kind of in the midst of pitting. So everybody's kind of spread out. Power Ranger's trying everything. He's flashing the lights, getting in his mirrors. Steve is having none of it. Thank you, McLaren, for getting out of the way. The Ford's going to try it again. I hope it's not going to end in tears because they're so close together. And both of those cars sound just ultimate. Four tenths behind now. Steve just taking it in a stride. Saturday afternoon. Got music on in his ears. Just driving around the British countryside. As you can see there, a lot of people have pit. Top guys are going to wait maybe another 10 minutes. $45 is the halfway point, so you'll see a lot of action in the pit side, I think. Oh, bloody hell, look how close he is there to the back of that Bentley. He's sniffing the exhaust fumes off of that big old back end of the Bentley. Absolute awesome racing from everybody. Comes round to do another lap, and I just saw that ant in the wall there. I wouldn't be surprised if he calls it a day. It's just not his day today. But if he stays in it, kudos to him, man. If he stays in it. Who else can we look at? Who else can we look at? Let's look at some of these guys down here. Slack, 1980. It's number 198 McLaren. Beautiful looking livery there. In 26th place. One of our rookies. We'll get a fast beamer coming up behind him by the looks of it. Not sure who it is. But he's going well. Oh, went off a little there. That's okay. Maybe he was just getting out of the way of the BMW there. Who? Power Ranger? Yeah, I mean if he comes into the pit now, then Steve's just gonna come into the pit straight after, and then it's just a race in the pits. I wonder what the race is gonna. I wonder what the race will be like the other way around, with Steve behind him. Yeah. Well, there's still another 5 minutes until the halfway point. I don't know what kind of fuel these guys have got. Let's see what happens on this lap. God, they're so close. Yeah, if I was Power Ranger, I'd probably come in. Steve's doing a lot of good defending, though. He's got the pace to do that as well. Yeah, especially with that there's no pit board. So that'd be devastating if one of these two speed in the pits. Oh no, this might be his move. Woo! Steve took a little wider line. Going around Shellall's corner. And the Ford took a nice tight line into it. Oh, here we go. What's gonna happen? Yeah, he holds back. Ooh, little argy-bargy there. Yeah, I think this is the closest we've got at the moment. Yeah, the Ford has the power. No doubt. Yep, they're going to stay out another lap. Steve is in the center of the track. Looks like somebody's come off in front of him. What's going on here? Ooh. We had Frantic just coming out of the pits there. So close to these two guys. He is. And let's check out your guy and let's see what your guy is up to, Mr. Parker. Still running in 9th place. He is a lot more closer to Mansakroda than he was, though, just a couple of laps ago. Yeah, you'd think that the Bentley couldn't get any bigger, right? There's no more racing really going on. Let's go back up to this one until I can find something else. Oh, and what happened? Oh no, I missed it. Shit. Yeah, something happened. Steve is now behind him, and he's got Jamie right on his butt too in the Porsche. Man, I missed that. Yeah, Jamie's right behind him, and Zarosi's right behind him also. Or that mate, no, my bad. That is the, that's Frantic.
We are at the halfway
So it's just
mark.
these three.
Pushing.
Halfway mark now. So let's see if one of these three guys pit. So what does Steve do? Does he come in? Does he do the opposite of what Power Ranger does? Zidane is in the pits from the lead. Well, did something happen to one of the top runners? Because, oh yeah, Dirty Strong. Oh, that's it, yeah, Dirty Strong has pit. Oh no! Steve! He took that corner so bad. He's got to pit now. Yep, here he comes. Slam on, buddy, slam on. Good job. Alright. Oh, Power Ranger is also in the pits. Yeah, so Steve has got some work to do. Just wait until all the... Everybody's all jumbled up now. Let's see, Frantic Judge in a BMW, 2/10 behind the McLaren of Derazi. Derazi's all on the back of him in the Porsche. Legends as pit now on lap 30 from the lead. That's going to take Zidane back up to the lead. Dirtiest Drunk will be in second place. Power Ranger will be in third. And Stephen fourth after that trip in the grass. Oh no, what's he doing? He's back in the grass again. No, come on, buddy. It's hard to keep your concentration around here for 90 minutes. Come on, buddy. And their tires, I don't think his tires would be up to temp at the moment. So we just have Mansakroda in the Ferrari to pit from third place, and Ronnie Pony. They're the last two guys, and then the guys down at the back still have to pit. Fortnox is coming to pit now on his Porsche. So that has completely scattered the grid after the stops. They're all kind of spaced out by a second or so, each of everybody. $40 minutes left, still a long race to go. Yeah, Steve, after that, he has dropped down to 8th. Hey, Linu, what's going on, man? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. See how Mr. Parker's doing. Dropped down to 10th position at the moment. Catching up to the Nissan of Walkman Lizard. Not doing too bad. A lot better. It's good to get back in my rig. Alright, Mansa is now in the pits in third, so this is going to bring everybody up, I think. So I think Mr. Parker here will regain his 9th position, I believe. Soon to be 8th. Oh, man, no! That has really screwed him up. That McLaren was in the middle of the track and it spooked. It spooked Mr. Parker. Oh, the front end of his car is trashed. Let's just see what he does here. Is he going to pit or is he just gonna... Is he gonna call it a day? I think he may just call it a day. Ah, such a shame. He was doing so well. Starting from the pits, I believe he would have been in 8th place, maybe higher. Man. Oh, good. What a shame, man. He was doing absolute dope. Yeah, that's gonna see him. He must have a fair few minutes of damage. So that's gonna take him down further down the bottom again, but I'm glad he's gonna I'm glad he's going to repair and come out. Yeah, he's come back out. Brand new bumper. Yeah, I was just thinking that, you know. He's still my man of the match at the moment. Just from staying in. He did so well. If it were me, I just would have called it. Right, let's check out. Let's see how El Ferrari's doing in the AMG. 7/10 behind. Frantic Bull there, the number 25 Ferrari. Gaining ever so slightly up to him. I'm going to try this car. Never driven the Merc before. I'm 2 seconds off my pace around here, though. I'm a consistent minute 36. Or, yeah, minute 34s, 35s. Come on, take it easy, take it easy. Easy gonna get him. Trying him on the inside. Giving him a little squeeze on the outside. And he pulls it off around the final corner. And then Frantic yielded for a lapped car. That was kind of odd. Let's see what Jamie Brown's doing. Looks very menacing behind Zarosi's there in his McLaren. Steve up to seventh now. Behind these two. I think the way that these two guys are going, Steve is going to be in 5th place. A lot of argy-bargy going on there. Oh, and he pushes the Porsche a little wide. Steve's just got to be patient. What, a 90-minute or an Alton Park? Yeah, I'm going to get back into a race again. The last race that I attended was a Mount Panorama race. What, the McLaren right here, that is Zarosi's in the number 6. Come on, Steve. Just being patient here behind these two guys. Who else is fighting? Not a lot of anybody. There's a lot of cars that are close together, but they're lapped. So this is the fight for 5th. "32 minutes to go." And everybody is still out. Everybody is still racing by the looks of it. Bentley's showing his power on that McLaren. Is it gonna... Ooh, no! Yeah, I think he outbraked himself there, did Steve. got a flappy bonnet now. That's really going to mess his steering up. I hope he hit the wall hard there. It doesn't look like a whole lot of damage. But I hope it hasn't messed his steering up, because the steering on the Bentley, if you hit the car, that's what I found with the Bentley. The steering goes pretty quick. I think he is. I think his brain might be getting tired more than anything. It's hard to keep concentration. I mean, kudos to all these guys. For keeping it up so long. I mean, it's been 60 minutes. And who was that? That was that Frantic? No, that wasn't Frantic. But he's in a fight there with Frantic Jut Jut is in a fight with Frantic Bull. So close as well. That Porsche trying to stay out of the way. Got a little bit close to comfort from the number 14 McLaren there. And the leader is coming up behind these guys now. Zidane has been in first place from start to finish. And the only cars that he's had to worry about are the lapped ones. He goes past one lap one. Ooh! He almost got took out there by Jut Jut. But he lives another day. Now he's got to get past Bull now. Let's give him a little bit of air time. Yeah, he's had a stonker of a race. Has Zidane. Not really a foot wrong. Dirty is drunk behind him. Let's check him out. Exclusive esports driver. And if it wasn't for the traffic, I think he'd be catching up to him. So he's brought the gap down. And then the gap gets a little bit bigger going through the traffic. But everybody is spaced out. Looks like we've got a car off track of Hyun in 14th place. Now he's got Derazy all on his backside. Oh, and he skips over the curb and he hits the Porsche all on the side. I hope that hasn't messed up his steering on that one. That's going to be a oops, sorry mate moment. But the Porsche doesn't look too bad. Come on, camera. Looks like it hasn't hurt it too much. "26 minutes to go, folks." Let's see, let's see. Yeah, we have nobody right fighting. The leader is coming up to El Ferrari now. Ferrari's not really fighting with anybody, so he'll yield. He's had a good race as well today. In 10th place. Let Sedan go around the outside. Nice. I'm not sure who the BMW is, but he has yielded also. That might be Deluxe Drive down there in 21st position, I think. And Sir Kill-A-Lot looks like he has called it a day in the pits there. I don't know what happened to him. Is he just... he may have had a bad accident. He's off the jacks. But he's not going anywhere. And who else has just come into the pits? Number 66. Who knows? Who should we go on next? Yeah, Avian in the Ferrari, followed by the back marker of Alex FZ. Let's see how my guy Steve's doing. Still in 7th. Got a flappy bonnet, but I think his steering may be okay. Second behind the Nissan. Yeah, after the race that he's had in the second stint, I think he might be glad to still be in 7th place. He's had a lot of well, he had a bad accident in the wall. He's been in the grass a few times. Mr. Defensive from Power Ranger for most of the first stint. I think all of the first stint. Check out Ferrari. Closing up on Zarosi's. He doesn't have any lap traffic at the moment. He's got Dirtiest Drunk behind him, but he looks like he's about 4 or 5 seconds behind, so he doesn't have to worry about him. Can just keep looking forward for a few laps. Might have to DM him and ask him for some AMG advice, I think. Not too worried about losing any rating. Because I know I won't be as quick as I am in the BM or the Bentley, so. Oh, and he's coming up on the outside of him. Is he going to try and make a move into the chicane? And he does a little bit of a tap, but that was okay. And up into 9th place he goes. A little bit of rubbing, but there was nothing wrong with that in my book. And he's already pulling away from Zerosi's. But here comes Dirtiest Drunk now. So Ferrari will try and gap that McLaren, just so he doesn't have anything to worry about from the 2nd place driver coming through. I use a wheel. I've got a what do I have? Oh, I've got the TSXW with the open wheel on it, and my LCM pedals. And there he goes. He lets the 2nd place driver through there, nice and clean. Yeah, the guys that use controller, I just don't know how to do it. I've tried it, just in practice, and I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm absolute dog shit. When I first started ACC, I was on a TMX, and I ended up... Oh no! And he just outbroke himself on that corner. He had to go wide, and that has let Zerosi's back through. Back into 10th place, he's got to do it all again. Now he's got, is that Frantic Bull on his butt now? Yes, it is. So maybe he was getting bored and he wanted a little bit more action. Because now he's got to look behind him now. He's got to look behind him more than he's looking in front. And that Porsche nicely out of the way there for everybody. Good job. Yeah, and that Bull must have made a mistake somewhere, because the Ferrari has instantly put a 2nd on him. There's a lot going there. Trying to get past the back marker of that purple Porsche that's got a lot of front end damage, whoever that is. That was car 69. Oh, that was Jamie coming out from 11th place. Wow. Yeah, I think everybody is getting very tired now. 16 minutes to go. In a very long race around Alton Park. And if you can, I'd go see it in real life too. I've been to Walton Park a few times. Gone around with my buddies with a crate of beer, walking the track. And here he is, all on the back of Zerosies again. Nice battle for 8th. What happened to Zidane? Zidane is now in 2nd place. Right, well, I didn't see that. Didn't see that coming. I wonder what happened. He's lost a lot of time. He's 9 seconds behind Dirtiest Drunk, who was 3 seconds behind Zidane most of the race, and now he's 9 seconds behind. I mean, what happened there? Oh, nice. The last time I went to Silverstone, I took my dad to a British Superbike race, and they were just building the new pit. Yeah, I think these back markers are getting in the way of Zidane now. He may have had some trouble with some back markers because he just had some trouble there, all in the grass. But yeah, they were just building the new pit and everything. So we were in the old pits, up in the VIP lounge, and we did a track walk, me and my dad, and it absolutely sailed it down. And Donington's a cool place to be. My favorite all-time British track is Cadwell. I've raced around there myself, with my motorbike team. Alright, let's check on Al Ferrari. He's gonna have to yield again for the Porsche. The Porsche is a little upset now. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'd go to Donington over Silverstone any day of the week, personally. There you go, you gotta stay out of the way. Good job there. Gonna let Zidane do his thing. He should pull away. Oh, sweet. Yeah, back in the 70s, my dad used to race 250s and 500s round there. Him and my uncle. I was only little. But then I got the chance to race there with my motorbike team. Right, so what's going on? Zerosies is 8/10 behind Al Ferrari in 9th place. Juk not too far behind in another McLaren for the top 10. But Zidane, what happened to him? Maybe he hit... just wondered if he got sandwiched with some back markers. But look at Steve. Steve has finally got up into 5th. He's got 10 minutes to get to the back of Legends. I don't see it though. No, Legends is... Where the hell is Legends? Alright, so where's Legends? Legends is just coming around the double right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there ain't no way. So Steve is not gonna do any better than 5th. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, my dad got the opportunity to race, to be a passenger in the in a sidecar, on a sidecar, and he turned it down. What's going on with Steve? Oh, I think Steve has had some technical difficulties. He just stopped. He just stopped. The Nissan Walkman Lizard just drove into the back of him. That's brought everybody. That's brought Mansa Crota on the back of him now. I wonder what happened there. They're just insane. Yeah, if you don't lean right round a corner, that's it. And their head gets so close to the curbs around the island. I don't know. Yeah, my dad was like a young dad, so he's like, nope. He was an idiot on a bike, but he's not that much of an idiot. I know. I've just been wondering that, Clark. I think because he was in a lot of traffic, and now he's all on the back of Steve. Something happened to Steve as well. He just stopped on track. The Nissan went right up on the back of him. But Zidane, I saw him in the grass at one point trying to dodge some traffic. So I think he just got caught out. Oh, now we've got a battle on our hands now. We've got Al Ferrari is on the back of a Ferrari of Mansa. Steve has to keep it together for another 7 minutes. He was in 5th. Luckily, he only dropped a spot from... He must have had a technical issue with his steering wheel or something, because he just stopped in the middle of the track. Walkman didn't hit him too hard up the back, but it caught him by surprise, and he did hit him. And we've got a fast Porsche of Jamie behind him, but he is way down in the ranks. Well done to the Aston there, staying out of the way of this battle. Right, they've spaced out a little bit more there. Let's check out Jut Jut. What's Jut Jut going? He's on the back of Zarosi's. Wants that ninth place off of him. Both of these guys have had a stonker of a race. They've done really well. Yeah, I'll have to catch up with him and chat about that. I don't think he's going to be very happy. So, Dirtiest Drunk now, where is he on the track? Just coming around Shallow Corner. So he's got, what, 1, 2, 4 laps left maybe. Let's go back to Jut Jut. Here goes, he's going to try and take the outside of Zerosis. He didn't make it stick, but that would have been awesome if he pulled it off. Those corners. Pretty hard to go around there, and the McLaren, especially the inside, the first corner going into that complex, because it can throw the car completely out of whack into the grass if you're not careful. But this fight here, oh man, it's so close. Mansa is all on the back of Alferrari now. Looks like Steve got a second wind. And then you got that back marker Porsche. Oh, what's he doing? Jamie Brown's getting a little bit too close to comfort there to the number 8 driver, the 8th place driver in Mansa. I'm glad he's given him a little bit more space now, because that could have ended up in tears. See what Judge is doing. Come on, camera. Yeah, he's menacing Zerosis now. 3 minutes to go. Is he? Isn't he? Is he? Isn't he? Dirtiest Drunk's got like 3 laps to go. Lights are on. But I want to take my hat off to everybody on track. It's been a clean one considering what type of track it is for the length of time. You know, it's a lot of makes your mind tired as well as your body around here for a 90 minutes. Don't really get a break. You don't get a long straight just to relax like you do in France. Oh, he's gonna take him on the inside. He left him plenty room. What happened to Jut? What happened to Jut? There he is. No, my bad. That was Zerosis. Yeah, if you take that wrong, that grass just sucks you in. Oh, here we go now. Merck versus Bentley. They got 1 lap to go after the end of this one. Oh, Keep it clean, fellas. He had a little bit of a spin there, Ferrari. It's all good. 1 lap to go. You got Mansa on your backside too. See where this is gonna end up. Can't do that. Mansa's gonna try and go the outside. No, he's not. Man, they're crazy close. Good racing. The leader is just come out of Druids. Getting ready to take the final corner. I want to keep it on here. It's the closest fight we've got. Battle for 6th.
The leader has finished
30
the
years
race.
drunk wins the race. I think they're going to keep it. Zidane's coming around to be in 2nd place. God knows what happened. Power Ranger coming home now. In 3rd. Steve is awake, finishes in 6th. Wow, Al Ferrari, 34 hundredths of a second behind him. That was super close with Crota in 8th. Here comes Power Ranger, great 3rd place, my son. Legends in the Beamer, brings it home in 4th. Good stuff. Get the back end going. Walkman Lizard in the Nissan in 5th. Steve is awake 6th. Al Ferrari 7th. Mansa 8th. Jut 9th. Zerosi's in 10th. Bull in 11th. Spartan 12th. Hoon 13th. Jesse 14th. Mr. Parker back up into 15th spot. Man of the match. He is my driver of the day today. Is Mr. Parker. Started from the back. Did he? Yep. Started in the pits. Got all the way up into the top 8. And then he had that awful accident. Back down to 22nd. And then up into 14th. 13th. Wow. Good racing, everybody. What a race to come back to after such a long time. Absolute pleasure calling that. I hope everybody in the chat had a no, I've got to get off, buddy. But thanks in chat for joining on with me, and my name is Sprightly, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da!